been 200 years since the fall of America. Our cities are now surrounded by walls for our protection. But the issue with walls is there's no more room to go outward. We have been experiencing a food shortage for the last 10 years. There have been riots, murders, looting. It has been hectic. As an agriculture specialist here at Frontier, I have been tasked and assigned with planting arable fields outside the wall. Can we save this city? Let's find out. Well, hello and welcome back, everybody. This is episode 2 of Saving Frontier. Last episode we ended with getting some very bad news. Well, I mean, it's not too bad, but I wish it would just came earlier with the news. The mayor stopped by and told us we had to plant certain things. Well, harvest certain things, certain amounts too. So let's take a look at that list real quick. This right here. We got 1 year. We need to have wheat and sorghum by next year. And the year after that, we need to have lettuce, roosters, and straw. So quite a bit. And then barley, soybean, tomatoes. If we don't hit these goals, we are gone. So not only do I need to look at rushing and getting this done for next year, the wheat and the sorghum, but I need to plan for these roosters and this lettuce. So I got to plan ahead and figure this out. Let's get to it. First up, over here, I'm just going to go ahead and drop in a large field. This is the last piece of land that I own that's, I guess, kind of open. I do have some more open land over there by my shed. I'm probably going to have to put in 2 fields over there, but this one right here, I'll just slap in a wheat field, and then I'll figure out something else for that sorghum. But right now is the planting time for wheat, so we need to get that done. One of those items on that list is we need lettuce. So let's go ahead and get this greenhouse built here for $30,000 plus a little bit more. That looks like a good spot for it. Now this greenhouse does take manure and water, but all I'm going to do is water, and there's something a little different about the water that I'm going to do than I normally do, and I'll let y'all know that in a second. I'm going to go ahead and get this water tank Tardis Liquid XL. It's going to cost me $9,500. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Now it holds 200,000 liters. I do want to upgrade to something actually bigger than that eventually. But hey, look at their finished field work. Let's go check that out. Looks like I think the worker's done plowing now. Yes, he is all done plowing. Well, looks like he missed a few spots. Well, he, she, I don't know who's driving. Can't really see inside there that good. That is some really dark tint. Now let me go ahead and fix the spots that this person missed, and we'll get these rocks picked up next. About to finish up this rock collecting, but I'm trying to debate whether I should get a new seeder. The issue is that last one, or the one I got right now, it just, man, I had to constantly refill it with fertilizer just over and over and over and over again. I don't know if I want to keep doing that, so I might get one that doesn't have fertilizer on it, just seed it, and then I can fertilize with probably some liquid fertilizer, because I do have these tanks on these tractors that I'm not using yet. I figured I probably won't use them until I do weed prevention right now, unless I switch over to a liquid fertilizer. Just trying to figure out what to do. Here we go. We're going to go with this John Deere Solitaire or whatever 12. It's not really a John Deere. I don't know why it says John Deere on there. It's just a mod I got. It's $167,300. Let's go ahead and lease this. I don't know. Let's go ahead and lease it. Thing about this one is it is not a direct drill, so I will be cultivating it. It's been a long time since I cultivated, and it's this one right here. I don't know why it says John Deere, because it shows up over here also, this Limpkin, and it also shows up right here as a base game one. So not really using John Deere. The only reason I went with that John Deere one is because I can customize the color of it. Can't customize the color of this base game one or the other one. So hey, that's what we got. We're going to try that out. I'm going to get rid of this other seeder. I'll get a little money there. I only got this thing leased right now. Not too sure if I'm going to buy it or not. I know I got a couple of fields to plant, 2 to be exact. I mean, I guess that is what couple means. Let's get those done. I went ahead and filled up that seeder, took it over to the other field, realized I need to do the line. And then I also realized I need to get some soil samples. And in order for me to do that, to purchase them, I need to back out and come back in. So let me go ahead and put in the second field over here. The second field is going to be for our sorghum. Well, technically our 4th field, but second field for this episode. Not too big, and it should be plenty to meet our goals, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Thing is, I don't even need this field in yet, or the sorghum, because it's not time to plant it. And I missed a spot. See, I'm manually doing this, and I'm still missing spots. All done plowing up that field. Now I need to collect the rocks, but I'm going to go ahead and return this plow. I believe I'm leasing it. Yes, I am. So let's return it. If I ever need a plow again, I'm not going with that one. I'm going to get a lot bigger one. I just wanted to go with it because it's a case brand. I'm trying to keep a case theme, but yeah, doesn't always work out that great. So I'm definitely getting a lot bigger plow next time. I'm back in now, so let's go ahead and purchase these soil samples. Since both my tractors are being used right now, we're going to go ahead and use the pickup truck for this. Now, I did say I'm going to do something a little different with what I normally do with water, and that is I'm going to buy it. I mean, look at this. We're in a wasteland out here, so water shouldn't be free. At least I don't think it should be. A lot of the times I always play by, yeah, free water, dig a well. I grew up in the country. We got wells. But honestly, the amount of water I pull out of these wells on this game, yeah, no, that ain't going to work. We're going to go ahead and load this up with some water. I think I can get some here. Like I said, never bought it. I think it costs money. Yep, it does cost money here. And holy cow, that did not work out too well. And I have no idea how much water costs. Never bought it before. I thought about just buying it manually out of the greenhouse, but I want to put it in here, and then I'm going to eventually put it in a distributor so it can go over there manually, and I won't have to worry about touching that greenhouse anytime soon. But as you may be able to tell here with that front end lifted up, I'm probably not using this truck. I'm just going to keep it hooked up while this fills, and of course I'm going to give it a try. There we go, $45,000 for that, and we're going to give this a try, and looky there, it is going. As the water gets unloaded, let's go ahead and take a look inside here and get some of this stuff going. I think the trigger's right here. Yep. So all we really care about right now is lettuce, but hey, why not get some other stuff too? I mean, there's lettuce, tomatoes. Let me check my list also, make sure there's nothing else on there. Ooh, tomatoes is on there, so I'm going to need some tomatoes eventually. So I'm going to go with all the base game items that's inside here. Not much. There's tomatoes, lettuce, and strawberries. This is I think I forgot to mention, this is from Dragon's Den, and I kind of fell in love with these greenhouses pretty recently. I've been watching Rambo Hacker Gaming use them quite a bit, and they do produce pretty fast, I think, but oh well. Well, this is all done, but pretty interesting actually. Look at that. It just keeps filling it up. I mean, that 180,000 down there in the bottom right just keeps going up. Every time it tries to go down, it goes up, up. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. All done with the lineman job over here on field 3, I guess, is what I would consider it, maybe. Well, this tractor's off and going and planting this wheat now. Pretty excited about it. Gonna get a lot more crops than I thought I would before. I mean, originally I just planned on having the grass field and the canola field, but we're getting forced to do something else. I mean, he came over and said, do this or get banished. So we got to do it. Now I need something to do the fertilizing, and I'm doing liquid fertilizer. So let's go ahead and get this. I'm going to lease it. It is just a base game mod. I don't know. I don't got much for liquid fertilizer. I don't do much with liquid fertilizer. This will also work with the herbicide, but I don't plan on using it for the herbicide because it did not have the weed spot spray control. Well, let's go ahead and get this filled up with some liquid fertilizer, and we'll see how much that costs. Maybe that's why I don't do liquid fertilizer. Maybe it costs more. I really don't know. There we go. We got quite a bit in there now because those saddlebags or bags on the back of the tractor hold some too, and we just spent right around $50-something thousand on all that. And I got a feeling this is way more than I need, but I won't know until I try it out, and I'm about to try it out. You know, looking at it, it's getting the nitrogen up to perfect, and I think I'm using a lot less than I would use for solid fertilizer. I have no idea. I've never looked into that. Maybe it's just all in my head right now, but let me go ahead and finish this up, and we'll get moved on to the next step on this field, which is rolling. All done fertilizing that field, and as far as liters used goes, I think that was a lot less. Now, I don't know what the price per liter is. I don't know which one's cheaper, all that, and I almost ran that guy over. But no, we're going to head into town now because you might be able to tell my fuel level is a little low, and there's a gas station right inside here. So while I'm over here, I'm just going to go ahead and knock it out. I do need to get a gas pump back at the farm, or whatever I'm considering it. Well, we are all done with those fields. Now, this field right in front of me, it is for sorghum. It doesn't plant until, let's see here. Doesn't plant until April or May, and then it harvests in August or September. So I have till September of next year to complete this wheat and the sorghum jobs, which, as you can tell, is doable because I got the wheat planted. All I got to do is remember to plant the sorghum right there. If I forget, I'm in trouble. But hey, that's actually going to wrap up this episode. We got quite a bit done there, and I am keeping these episodes a little bit on the shorter side compared to some of my longer stuff I normally do, and just trying something a little different. And this style seems to be working out really good. YouTube likes it. But hey, if y'all haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this channel a lot. And if you've got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to drop them down in the comment section. Really appreciate them. And I always like to learn new things. I definitely don't know it all on this game. I'm no expert, nowhere near it. But until next time, y'all take care.